Okay, so today I'm going to show you how to change the low beam HID bulbs in your 2009-2011 Acura TSX. So let's go ahead and get started. So to start off, we are going to do this side on the passenger side, since this is the easier one to do. You want to make sure the headlights are off while doing this because they are high voltage. So if you look down in there right here, there's a cover right there. All you must do is turn it counterclockwise. Okay, so if yours is stuck like mine, all you need to do is grab a flathead screwdriver or a chisel of some kind, and you want to get on one of these little ribs right here and just lightly hit it out. And make sure you go in the right direction. It does go counterclockwise, so it wants to go to the left, so you're going to hit this one down, and then you're going to hit that side up. So passenger side, you're going to hit it down. Okay, once you get it out, you're going to see this little voltage thing. Again, just make sure the headlights are turned completely off on the inside, and you should be fine. If you want to, you can take one of the sides of the battery terminal off. So all you want to do is take that little metal thing in there, depending on however you want to get to it. All you need to do is twist it counterclockwise, and it'll come off. Okay, so it only has to twist just a slight amount. You can see it right here. This is what will give the headlight its power. So it only needs to turn just a slight bit, and then the rest of it, it'll just pop right out. So now we can go ahead and remove the actual bulb. Okay, so once you have that cover off, there are two little metal tabs. So all you want to do is stick your thumb or your finger in there, and you'll feel the little loop. I'll try to get a picture of it for you in a minute. All you're going to push it in, and it'll come right off on one side. Then you just go to the other side of the bulb and do the same thing. Alright, so you see this tab right here, this little one right here. Let me see if I can get that a little better. This one right here. All it'll do is it'll push forward into the side, and then it'll come out. You can see it'll be on both sides, and that's all that holds this bulb. Alright, so once you get the bulb out, it'll look something like this. These are the original bulbs. As you see, it's hose ram. These are just, they're probably pretty good bulbs, but I wanted something a little bit brighter, so I got a different kind. Alright, so here's my part right here. Open it on the side that the base is at, and now we can compare the two bulbs and make sure that they are the same. And as we can see, they are indeed the same length, same plug and attachment. There's a little bit of burning on this bulb, but yes, you want to make sure don't touch anything on the bulb, because that can cause premature wear. So let's go ahead and put this one in. Alright, so once you get the new bulb, you're just going to want to get it into the hole that it's supposed to be in. It'll be the chrome looking hole, and then you just have to wiggle it until it slides all the way in. You'll feel it click into place almost, and then you can go ahead and put the pins back in on both sides. Alright, so once you have both sides of the pins put in, all you're going to do is you're going to take the electrical connection, and you're just going to slide it on over your new bulb. Where it's going to go onto is this right here, and it's going to twist onto this right here, so clip onto that. So that's what you're trying to get to do. Once you finally get it to go on how it is supposed to, all you gotta do is turn it clockwise. So you'll feel it clip in, and you'll feel it push in all the way, and you'll want the sticker to be upright, or you can read the numbers top to bottom, like if you were reading it, looking at it from that over there, then you'll know it is in the correct position. And now let's go ahead and just test this bulb. Alright, with the headlight on, we can see that the headlight is now on, so let's go ahead and do this side. But first, let's go ahead and put this cover back on. So all you have to do is put it in facing about like that. You want to fish it in there, and this is a waterproofing cover, so it is important that it is in place fully. So all you gotta do is get it to line up, just like that, and twist it clockwise until it locks in all the way, and it is, again, vertical, just like the other one was. You want this little tab right here, fingers on, you want it to be about over these numbers right there. When you go to tighten this, it will need to be very tight, so you might have to take, like, I took the claw of the hammer and put it on this ledge and pulled up on it, while I took this hand and pulled this tab over, and that allowed me to get it to lock in pretty easily. Alright, so now we're going to do this side. You'll have another little cover, but first, just to make it easier, you might be able to wiggle your hand in there, but I cannot, my hands do not fit. So you're going to want to take this 10mm out for your intake box. And then to get to the intake down there, so all you do is take that out and then loosen this one right here, loosen this C-clamp, unplug your map sensor, and undo all your clips. Actually, you do not need to unplug your map sensor, or you don't need to do that. You just can wiggle this right out of your way. So all you'll need to do is just take those clips out, move this out of your way a little bit, and as you can see, I can just bend mine over the computer. Take your air filter out, and then there will be one more 10mm down there to take out as well. Okay, the bolt is right down in there. It is also a 10mm. It is fairly loose. Oh, easy to loosen bolt. So now that that is all out, we should just be able to bend this out of our way. And this should just pull up and out. You will also have a C-clamp that you will have to get through the fender to get to for the intake box. I do not have that. There is my little cover, which is good that I found that. That was sitting underneath. You have a clamp that's right here. I don't know what that is going to look like because mine is missing. So let's get into removing that bulb. Right, now that we have this air box removed, we can see that down in here is where the bulb is. All you need to do is turn it counterclockwise and pull it straight out, just like that. And then the same thing with those little clamps. You try to get on both sides of it and undo those. Again, make sure the headlights are off while doing this, because it can hurt you. This was a little trickier to get to, but it is still the same principle. And there we go. The bulb is out. So let's go ahead and open up our box. Again, you want to make sure you open it by the side that has the base in it, so you grab it by that and not the head. Again, don't touch the bulb. Premature wear. I will link these down in the description. They were $30. They're bright, from Amazon. So we can go ahead and put this one in. It's basically the same process on the other side of the vehicle. Just simply slide it in and clamp it in. Okay, so once, this is the old bulb. So when you put the bulb in to the headlight unit, you're going to make sure that it is, the two tabs are up and down. I don't believe that this matters, but just make sure these are up and down, or else the little push tabs will not go over it. So now that we got that in, bulb in, we can just go ahead and get our electrical connection onto it, down in there, and twist it clockwise, just like this, and twist it just like that. Now we can go ahead and check the bulb. As we can see, that bulb works, and that bulb works. So now we can go ahead and put this cover back in. Again, it is going to go clockwise, just like on the other side. Alright, so after you get that cover in, you can just go ahead and grab your air box and slide that on in there. And you can start by sliding that one in, just to have it as a face plate. Go ahead and grab your 10mm, move this over so we can see it. It's down in there. I'm gonna have to probably move the box around a little bit until you catch the threads. And you can see where it is down in there. That's why I suggest putting this bolt in first, at least a little bit, just so that way you have a general idea of where it's going to be. Okay, so now that you have those two bolts in, and you're going to have to redo your air intake down there with the C-clamp, you can just simply put your air filter back in. And just like that, you are done. I will link these in the description. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys later.